guys, my name is SubZeroExtabyte and today is going to be really fun. You guys probably already have heard of the trend "the floor is lava." Well, if you have not yet heard of that trend, then basically it is like when you are walking somewhere and your friend says to you the floor is lava, and then you have to not stand on the floor because you will then be like dead in the game. Not for real, but you are dead in the game. And when someone shouts the floor is lava, then you have to jump onto something that is near you, and that is not the floor. So that is basically the floor is lava. And I will show you the true wonders of the floor is lava right here right now. This map is named Forest, and you have to take a spot and the lava will float in, and just like that you have to have a bit of luck in this server though. Some of these trees just fall to the side and some of them just overfloat, and that is not really nice, because if they do that and you have nowhere to go, then the floor is lava, and if the floor is lava then you are dead. In Roblox you are dead for real. But we all know that you can respawn in Roblox, so that is not that big of a deal, luckily. But it is pretty fun though if you just randomly need to like jump onto something. And if you have a big group of friends that you are walking with, then it is fun. Everyone will have to jump somewhere else. Or if there is one single bench and a lot of you can fit on it, then you are in luck, but that is kind of boring. But now we just into like wait until the ENXT round begins, and these 30 seconds feel like forever. I just want to play the floor is lava, but we have to wait, so that is not really that nice. But we are going to play, so that is nice. The map is locked in. I have not yet seen that one, but it seems like that if you are not on top of one of these stones then you are going to have a hard time, but you can jump onto them. But there are a whole lot of people there. The only thing that is not really that nice here is that the walls are really thin, and I think that a lot of people have already died, so that is not positive. And it seems like the lava is coming really close, and this guy almost killed us with his jump towards us, but that was a leap of faith, and you might say that we almost killed him, but we just jumped against the wall instead of onto the wall, so that makes us a loser and we died. So that is also not nice, but that is okay. We just have to wait like 40 seconds or so, and then there is a new map, and then we will have fun again. But I have not played this much the floor is lava, so I don't really know what to do. But I think that I am figuring it out slowly but surely, so that is something that is positive. We now just need to wait 20 seconds. Well, in the time that I said all of that, it is less, but that doesn't matter right now. We are almost going to play again, and that is what matters. The map that is chosen is Dark Land, and I think that by hearing the name the map is going to be dark, or something like that. Oh no, the blocks are only black and there are some weird red things in the ground that don't really make sense. But I think that the aim of this one is just having the highest rock, or what this is supposed to be, and there are a couple of guys that are following me onto this thing, and I am not sure how you can get up there without the help of your fellow Roblox players, but we made it up here with Unicorn Lover 22 and Pretty Hot Gabby, and not to forget about Patty that just fell off and got back on again. But this Unicorn Lover seems to have a spring or a slinky or something that she uses to jump higher with, so that is something that is pretty cool if you play a lot that you then get, I guess. But it seems like we survived now, and that is nice. Now I get myself some points, I think, so that is like really nice. We made 60 points just like that. But I don't think that without the help of my friends that boosted me I would have survived. But it was fun though. We had a really great spot and the lava couldn't reach us there, so we were definitely safe, and that was like really nice, and it was cozy up there, and only when the lava came floating like a couple of feet beneath us we felt the heat, and it was not that spectacular. But now we are inside the map laboratory and it seems pretty cool, but there are not a lot of things that are like really high up. Maybe we could make it onto something that is like right here. But the highest thing seems to be the spawn arch thing, or if you can make it onto some of those things that are there with an outfit inside of them, which they are probably working with. That is probably what this laboratory is for, so that is also like really nice, and we are inside of here now, so it is no longer that secret, because I know, and all of you that are watching right now know, that inside the map laboratory on Roblox there are Mothman inside of the things with glass. But I am not really sure what is happening to the laboratory just a second ago, but it seemed like the entire laboratory was falling apart, so that is something that is really not nice. But we lived once again, and we are on a real streak here. We made another 60 points, so now we have 120 points that we can spend when we want to. I don't think that is that much, but I do think that we can buy at least like a thing with that, so that is really nice. I wonder what that slinky thing costs where you can like jump really high with. that thing seems pretty cool. But the next round is going to begin and the next map is going to be hedge maze, which looks pretty cool, so that is nice. We are now here and I don't know that if you fall down if you even are able to make it back up here without that slinky thing, so I think that if you fall down that automatically means that you are going to touch the lava, and when you touch the lava then you die, and then you are going to be really sad, and then you are not with the cool kids when you win and they are like partying in a map without stuff in it, and the losers are back in the main building where you spawn, so that is something that is not really nice for them. But I mean, like, hey, what are you going to do about it, because you can't really do that much about it. Sometimes it is just mainly luck if you die or if you win. Well, you don't really die with luck, but you probably know what I am trying to say. I am trying to say that you just need to be luck in this game mode, which is pretty true, and like if you have a lot of luck then you will make a lot of coins, just like I am doing. Wait, no, it is called points, not coins. I should say coins then, sorry, but I am talking so much sometimes I am just getting confused with myself. But this is nice and we won another one, so 120, which we got with 2 times 60 makes 180, which is a pretty high amount of coins. I think it is almost 200 and we just need to win 2 more and then we have 300 exactly. We now like need to wait once again in this haunted house, but this one is pretty easy. If you just get upstairs then you basically won, so that is great. But I don't think that the lava gets up here, so that is just great. We just need to wait it out up here, so that is nice. If we just have that bit of luck then we just won and stuff. We just need to like not fall down. And that Mona Lisa over there is just great. It is a skull and that is nice. But we do need to wait a lot right here, which is not really that nice. But if we win this then we have 180 and then plus 60 is 240 and then it is nice. We just won and now we have those points. So, we just won and this is all going great already. We need to wait even more, but I am curious to what the next map is going to be. Until now almost all of them were pretty cool, so that is great. And now we are going to see if this map is going to be cool as well, which I hope it is. The name is Pillars, so what are we going to expect? Pillars, so that is nice. It seems like this one doesn't really have anything yet, so I think that those things near the wall with all the colors and stuff is going up or something, and that those things are going up and these are the pillars. I don't know, but that is nice if it is, though. The floor is already falling apart, but I think that this map is just based on luck, so that is not that great. I don't know if we are going to have a lot of luck, but we will see. Maybe we will survive, maybe we won't. Wait, no, you need to go down and that is where all the pillars are. But I am still not sure what you need to do now. Like, I imagine that this thing is going to like to get filled with lava, but it didn't, so that is great. And we won again and now we have 300 points, so this is just amazing. So, we won again and now we have won 5 times in a row. We started off pretty rusty, but now we are on a roll and we are doing just fine. We are winning left and right. We are even winning forward and backwards. That is how great we are doing. We now need to go to a diamond mine, and I think that by seeing this map it is kind of based on Minecraft. But it looks just great, and we need to go to the highest point that is right in this corner, and now just hope that we don't get touched by the lava. We are now in this corner with Thinkable Jen, who looks pretty cool. And oh my, there are a lot of people coming towards us, so I guess that like everyone is going to survive. But at the moment I am having a personal right thanks to this guy that has a jetpack, which isn't really fair, but we fell down and thanks to him we died, I guess. But he tried to help and it just didn't work, so that is not really that cool. But at least we tried. Our streak to winning might be gone, but this is just great. But Thinkable Gen won, which we talked about. But the next round will begin soon, so that is just great. So now like we need to wait even more, but we are enjoying a relaxing swim and this is just great. It is pretty warm here where we are and where this main lobby is, so that is great that there is water and stuff. But we just need to wait a lot more, and after the waiting then we can chill at a new map, and then maybe we will still be drenched with water, but that is okay. We are going to see. If it is nice and warm there then it won't matter. And it is called farm, so that is not really that great, but it is okay. Farms are nice, and I am curious to how it will look. But right now, we need to wait until the round will end. What is that then? We didn't even get to see our map that was called farm, so that is just not great. But like we need to wait even more, and now I hope that the waiting will be worth it and that we find a great spot in the next map and that we win. Our win streak is definitely gone. We lost 2 times and after that we won 5 times, which was our glory moment. But now we lost 2 times again, so that means that we are going to win 5 times again. But the round has ended and I found the shop, I guess, so that is pretty great. but now we are going to play again. But it seems like there are like a lot of cool things to buy in this shop in the game. But wait, what is this then? We need to wait 20 seconds more. That is not great, but we have to accept it and wait until like we are going to play again, and I am really looking forward to that, and I hope that we are going to win this one as well, so that is just fantastic. And we are in the water again. But now we see that the next map that has been chosen is construction site, so that is just amazing, and now we like just to need to find the right spot. It looks kind of not that good, but I guess that like we need to get on top of one of these small buildings, and I don't know which building we are on top of, but it seems like that building was more stable than the crane. The crane was way higher though, and it seems like nothing at all was safe. We lost our legs and we are jumping around, but I think that almost everyone died except those people that have jetpacks and the slinky things that they are able to jump so high with. So I won't count this map to our win-loss ratio, but if we did then we won 5 and lost 5 as well, I guess. We lost that one round without even doing anything. We didn't even get inside of the map, so that was just a bit of a bamboozle. It was not even a small bamboozle, that was just the greatest bamboozle of all time. But the Squeegee Guy 18 survived and Thinkable Jane also survived. It seems like those people are really good at this game, but like it is great for them, but I can't seem to like be able to understand why it is so great to just have a jetpack. It just kills all the fun in the game, doesn't it? But I guess that if you play a lot and if you have a ton of coins, then I guess that you have to do at least something with your coins. But we are now in Egypt, and those things that are large pillar things seem to be really good, but I don't think that there is any way to get on top of there if you don't have a jetpack. I am not sure if this pyramid will survive. That would be a bit easy, but we are going to try at least. There are a lot of people beneath me also on this pyramid, and those people on the side of the map next to the wall are pretty clever. I don't know if that thing that is next to the wall is higher than this pyramid, but I guess that those fall apart just as this pyramid is doing right now, and I don't really feel safe. But we won, so that is just fantastic, and like the people that also survived were almost all of them on the same pyramid as we were, so that is also just amazing. We all survived together, and I think that those people are like friends with each other or something. Not sure, but I think that those people are talking to each other on some sort of device. But I am talking to you guys as well, so that is great. But we now like need to wait a bit, and then the great next round will start once again. And as we could see the map, its name is Riverside Warfare. I am not really sure what we can expect from that, but we are going to see. And this is pretty sad, this map. It is a bit poopy right here. There is not really a great hiding spot, so I don't really know where to go. But all these people are going towards that one part of the river, but I am original and I am going to this tree with try, so that name is good, I guess. It matches the object that he is on top of, and until now we are still safe, but the tree is gone and we are going to fall. Yeah, we fell into the lava. That is just fantastic. That is, we died again, and I am not sure that there is once again any other spot on this map that you can actually survive on without having a backpack or some sort of device where you are able to jump really high with. But we are once again at the main lobby, and this is great again, and we just like are here, and then we are just swimming again, and it is all nice and stuff, and we are just chilling right here, and the water feels pretty great. It is kind of cool, and on top of these stairs right here it is a lot warmer, which is not really that great. But we are going to play another round right here again, so that is great. And I hope that we are going to have an amazing map once again. Like, what is it going to be? Racetrack? What is that then? There are no really great high spots on a racetrack, are there? I am not sure, but it seems like these warehouses with the cars are really the only place to survive. Well then, like, why do we play then? It is just a couple of cars and it is not really that great of a hiding spot, but we need to get on top of this warehouse, or we need to be inside one of these cars. I don't think that you are safe on those cars, so that is great. But like, we died again, and right now we are going to like not to play another map because that will take too long, and this video is coming to an end, which is really sad. And I think that these guys that are next to me are saying goodbye to all of you guys as well, and now we are going to say goodbye as well as I am as you are. So, we are going to say goodbye, and well, what else is there going to be able to say except for goodbye? I don't know, maybe just bye. Well then guys, goodbye guys, enjoy your day.